Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Jerry Jones stands by while another top Cowboys RB option signs elsewhere. The Dallas Cowboys have been awfully quiet this offseason and watched a bunch of quality players leave town. The Cowboys have seen Tyron Smith, Tony Pollard, Tyler Baiadas, and others sign elsewhere. Meanwhile, they have only added Eric Kendricks to the defense. There are holes on the roster and the Cowboys aren't doing much to improve it. Per Bleacher Report's Jordan Schultz, the Cleveland Browns are signing RB Dante Foreman. The Cowboys have a clear need at tailback but haven't done anything yet to improve that group. Foreman isn't a star, but he's a quality, low-cost option that Dallas should have explored. The Texas product is a power runner and can make one cut to quickly get upfield. Foreman has played for the Houston Texans, Tennessee Titans, Carolina Panthers, and the Chicago Bears. In every location, the 27-year-old has been an effective ball carrier. In his 6-year career, Foreman tallied 2,326 rushing yards, 342 receiving yards, and 17 total scores. Foreman can handle a heavy workload and that's been on display. Since 2022, the 2017 third-round pick has logged 80-plus rushing yards in 8 games with at least 16 carries. The Cowboys should have been real players for Foreman's services, but they ultimately decided to pass. Despite the lack of moves in free agency, Dallas has one of the best rosters in the NFL. According to FanDuel Sportsbook, the Cowboys have the 5th highest odds, plus 1,300, to win the Super Bowl. If you like these odds, head over to FanDuel Sportsbook and take advantage of your sign-up bonus. Former Cowboys first-round bust finds new home, signs with 9th team. A former Dallas Cowboys first-round is landing with a new team. As noted by Anthony Miller of Sports Illustrated's Fan Nation, the Birmingham Stallions of the United Football League are signing defensive end Taco Charlton. The Stallions will be Charlton's 9th professional team since entering the NFL 7 years prior. The 29-year-old Charlton was originally a first-round draft pick of the Cowboys back in 2017. However, he lasted just 2 seasons in Dallas and was eventually released during his 3rd season without playing in a single game. During his 2 years with the Cowboys, Charlton posted just 46 tackles and 4 sacks in 27 games and 7 starts. He started the first 7 games of the 2018 season, but a shoulder injury took him out of the starting lineup. The University of Michigan alum has since become a journeyman, bouncing from team to team. He latched on with the Miami Dolphins during the 2019 season, posting 5 sacks, still his career high, and 21 tackles in 10 games and 5 starts. He has since spent time with the Kansas City Chiefs, Pittsburgh Steelers, and Chicago Bears. However, he's posted minimal production, racking up just 2.5 sacks and 28 tackles in the 3 seasons since. Charlton was a member of the San Francisco 49ers in 2023, however, was cut before the season started without appearing in a regular season game. He's also had off-season stints with the New Orleans Saints and Jacksonville Jaguars. Through 6 NFL seasons, Charlton has posted 95 tackles and 11.5 sacks in 60 games and 13 starts. The Cowboys haven't made much of a splash in free agency, but they have made one major move. Dallas lone outside free agent signing, former Pro Bowl linebacker Eric Kendricks, signed with the Cowboys over the San Francisco 49ers. According to ESPN's Todd Archer, Kendricks turned down a bigger deal from the Niners to sign with the Cowboys. Word has it Kendricks took less from the Cowboys than he had from the 49ers, writes Archer. Call it the power of new defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer or a major difference in cost of living and taxes between Texas and Northern California. Kendricks played under Mike Zimmer during the first 6 seasons of his career, 2015 to 2021, when he was the head coach of the Minnesota Vikings. The 31-year-old was named a first-team All-Pro and Pro Bowl selection during the 2019 season after leading the team with 110 tackles. Prior to signing with the Cowboys, it was expected that Kendricks would sign with San Francisco. However, he pivoted hours later and instead decided to reunite with Zimmer in Dallas. Kendricks explained what he's learned from Zimmer over the course of his career. Via Nick Eatman of the Cowboys' official website, the level of detail and the amount of football that I learned with Zim was tremendous, Kendricks said. I feel like I'll never take that for granted, and that's why I'm back with him right now. Just being at the facility today, it's all becoming real. I'm very excited to play. It's obviously the sport I grew up playing. Love playing middle linebacker. I'm happy I'm able to be in Coach Zim's system again. It felt right. During the course of his 9-year career, he spent last season with the Los Angeles Chargers. Kendricks holds career totals of 1,036 tackles and 9 interceptions in 132 games. Cowboys signing injured Connor Williams idea? A typical Dallas move. Connor Williams is from Coppell and grew up a literal football toss away from the former headquarters of the Dallas Cowboys in Valley Ranch. The 2018 second-round pick began his career in Dallas before cashing in on a free agency move to the Miami Dolphins. And in Miami developed a talent for not only playing guard, but also center, the position at which he became a standout for the AFC power. He's in free agency now, he's just 26 years old, and fully available, but getting no bites. Why? The former University of Texas standout is just a few months removed from an ACL injury that now clouds his availability for the 2024 season. Add it all up and include the coming NFL draft search for the next Tyron Smith and the next Travis Frederick, and maybe with only a hint of sarcasm, one NFL source tells CowboysSI.com of the idea of Dallas reuniting with Williams. That'd be a typical Cowboys signing. Okay, maybe a lot of sarcasm. Williams' agent Drew Rosenhaus recently did a Miami radio interview in which he acknowledged the long rehab road ahead. I do think that we're going to be very methodical and take our time relative to the contract, Rosenhaus said. A lot of it may be predicated on how Connor is feeling physically. He may not be a player that signs at the very start of free agency. He may take more time based on how he's feeling physically, the agent added. Connor's situation has a degree of uncertainty that's going to be tied to how he's feeling. And really, we'll just take it one day at a time once we get into the offseason. That remark has led to understandable speculation that Williams, who the Dolphins would like to bring back, might retire from the NFL. But at 26, and playing at a Pro Bowl caliber level, as all Dolphins at SI notes, before the injury? It is also understandable that a team might bargain hunt here and bet on the come on a Williams recovery. And yes, Dallas is traditionally in on such bets, especially if they are cost-effective in what Cowboys COO Stephen Jones calls an inflated market that is early days NFL free agency. Connor Williams can be somebody's long-term answer at center. But it might take a long time for him to get back there. And maybe the Cowboys will envision him being worth that wait. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation Connor Williams? Leave your opinion in the comments.